Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3! What should we do? Should we do something silly with Rosie?
Yeah!
Should we put my camera on her? Follow her around as she cleans?
Yeah!
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's put you on Rosie. Let's see where she takes you. There's the camera. Let's see how she does.
Yeah, let's see how she does.
Fluffy white stuff?
Snow! Look! Daddy's mountain snow.
Oh, look how big those snowflakes are.
These snowflakes are super fast.
They are.
Some are coming into the house.
That's okay. They'll melt. Well, I accidentally took a 2.5-hour nap, which is unheard of for me. I have trouble taking naps anyway, unless I'm just bonkers tired because I can't turn my brain off in the middle of the day. I just feel like I have so much to do. I shouldn't be resting. I don't have time. I can't. All those thoughts. Firstborn overachiever things. I think I just needed to catch up on a little bit of sleep. But now that I have, I'm feeling so much better and we have got a game plan. I want to get to town early so that we can get a good parking space. We may even venture out and go shopping. I would love to do that. I'm sure Aria wouldn't mind. My brother might. I can't remember if I told you the rundown of the schedule for tonight, but there is going to be a parade with Santa, which will be exciting. There's also horse-drawn carriages that'll be available. I don't know if they cost anything. Oh my gosh, I hope they're free. Just to do a lap around town. I think that would be so much fun. Aria just had an experience where she was able to ride a horse and loved it. So we might have another horse girl on our hands. So she's really excited to do that. And then of course the tree lighting, which will be oh so fun. That's pretty much it. That's our evening. Just trying to put on a little bit of makeup before we go. I'm debating whether or not to do eyeshadow. I don't know. Certain events I'm like, old me, 20-something me would have been like, every event needs eyeshadow. And now 30-something me is like, no it doesn't. But I'm really excited that it's snowing. That's Aria's favorite thing when she comes to Ohio because she doesn't get to experience snow very often. Around here in Ohio, snow comes around a lot. We may even let her play outside a little bit. We'll see. Everyone take a good long look at this outfit because you probably won't see it for the rest of the night because I'm gonna be bundled up like an Eskimo. This shirt is from Ellie and Grace. It's their Merry Christmas tee. I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect for the holidays. What?
There's some on your car.
There's some snow left over.
Snow's yummy.
I'm so glad you like it. It's an Ohio delicacy. Everything's empty because they cleared it out for the Christmas tree lighting. Oh, we can go now. Look at all those pretty things in the window.
Would you wish you had one of those?
Maybe. It's a pink tree!
Look, Daddy.
Oh my goodness. That is a lot of pink. That's a Cassie tree if I ever saw one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, you sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
Here we are, here's Case. Let's go get something to eat. Go on in. What? Thomas?
So cool that I want to watch it from here where Daddy is.
Okay.
So I can see the train.
That sounds like a good idea. Oh my goodness, there's a kitty cat. That's the perfect ornament for you. I don't know if I've ever shown you, but Kay's has a really cool history. It's been here since the 50s, I think. It's literally a 50s diner. This was taken the year I was born. Look how different it was. It was just this tiny little building. I love that they keep the history on the wall so you can see. Kay's Burgers outlasted chains, still a popular lunch spot. True story. If you look, that right there is still here to this day. I love when history is preserved. and some things never change.
Look, we got lots of food.
Ooh.
That looks delicious. How hungry are you?
So hungry.
Wow! Aria, what is that?
The horse scared.
They're scared.
You can see the
Oh! He pooped! Oh, they're coming up to you! Hi, horses!
I think one of them's gonna be Kimmy and one of them's Sugar.
Do you?
Sugar and Kimmy.
Next stop, coffee.
What are the extra windows for?
What are the extra windows for? This isn't an extra window. This is a drawing.
No, that on top of the building.
That's where people live. There are apartments, there are homes up on top of the storefronts. So all those windows are people's homes. Oh, that's me. Aria is so excited to go on this horse carriage ride. She has talked about nothing else since the restaurant. So we're gonna find out how to get on one. And hopefully it doesn't cost anything. I think things are starting. Also, I'm gonna be giving my mic muff a run for its money because it's pretty windy today. What do you think? That was sad. The horses got too cold, so we didn't get to go on a ride. Aria was disappointed, but she did get to pet them. Honey, I'm sorry. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. She's disappointed, understandably. We're trying out a new shop I've never been to called Feral Child. It looks very cute and very warm. Look at those little salt and pepper shakers.
Maybe it was something
A red sleigh, that's cute. It's a little rocking horse and a Christmas tree.
You want your stickers? Does that make you a little happier?
What do you say?
That's pretty.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank you.
Sure. Work in between and auditing. There is more stuff in the back here.
Aria, look. There's a lava lamp. This is a lava lamp. It has lava in it. I don't know if it's real or not, but it looks like it, huh? She said this is a safe from the 1800s. So she's got all these cool things in here.
That is cool.
Santa's coming! There's a little shop we ducked into, and the owner was so kind and gave Aria some stickers to cheer her up. And we're about to see Santa! Santa's coming! I'm telling you know. They cut a different tree down every year. I cannot believe trees grow that big. You would even say it glows. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Whoopee! Can you tell how cold it is? You can see our breath.
We're going to do a countdown and Santa and Mrs. Claus are going to push the candy cane button.
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Troy, Ohio, Santa's favorite place to visit. Let's light this beautiful tree. Are you ready?
Yeah! 2, 1.
Santa on the count of 3.
Merry Christmas!
Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square.
Tell Daddy what you were saying about Santa earlier.
I think I was going to be on the nice list.
I think she's gonna be
No.
Don't say
I
that.
don't know.
You're gonna be on the nice list, don't you worry.
Ari, I think you're riding that fine line.
That's so mean.
You're kidding.
Yes, you'll be on the nice list.
You know, I wonder if Daddy might be on the naughty list.
Aria, you asked Santa if I can be put on the nice list. Put in a nice word, a good word for me.
Using your daughter to put in a good word for Santa.
That's also going to get me on the naughty list.
Oh, Daddy made a smiley face. Look at the front window. He did whoop, 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 and a tongue. Whoop.
But I want to try and make one.
Oh, yours isn't fogged up enough. He made a kitty cat!
Well, we need to put whiskers on it.
Whoa!
Plus, we need a cute kitty nose.
A cute kitty nose, Daddy. Boop. What do you think?
Maybe we need to add some polka dots on it.
Boop, boop. Now he looks like he has the chicken pox. Hello everyone, I'm back home and it is many hours later. Aria has been fast asleep for a couple hours. It's now my bedtime, so I thought before I head off to end the day, I would recap a few things that I tried to explain in the middle of the Christmas tree lighting, but it was just so loud, so chaotic. It was really hard to do that. I'd love to preface by saying we all had a great time. I think this is definitely going to be a core memory for all of us. Unfortunately, there was a sad moment. Aria had noticed that there were horse-drawn carriages that were free to ride, so we decided that that would be the first thing we did. We waited in line. The line was so long. We had neared the end of the line. We were probably the next people to get on when they made an announcement over the speakers saying that the horses had just finished their last ride of the night. This was not a planned thing. It was unclear why they decided to end the riding early. I guess it had something to do with the cold, but they kept the horses there. They just didn't offer any more rides. So if it was cold, I would think they would just want to take the horses home. I don't know. But it was so disappointing because we were almost, and Aria's little heart was just broken because she could see that we were going to be next and she heard the loudspeaker and her bottom lip just started quivering and I was so heartbroken for her. I mean, Curtis and I totally understood. That was such a disappointing feeling for us as adults. We were looking forward to it. We were trying to talk her through it. We were trying to console her and explain why they decided to no longer offer rides. But sometimes it's just not an understandable thing when you're little. You know, you can understand, but you don't understand. So as we were doing that, we decided to duck into a close nearby shop to get warm and to do a little bit of browsing because that's always fun. Aria is a kid that loves to look for treasures. I have trained her well. So we ducked into a new to me shop called Feral Child. I've known the owner for a bit, just online, socially, and I had never seen her physical shop before. At the time, Aria was still very, very heartbroken, and the shop owner took notice. I quickly explained the situation, and she was like, oh, that would be disappointing. She gave Aria 2 stickers from her sticker bowl that she did not have to do, but it made Aria's day. It was an instant cure. Aria was no longer sad. She was so excited to have her 2 little stickers. That is why I say all the time, it costs nothing to be kind. She was out 2 stickers, which I assume wasn't a huge amount of money, but it made all the difference to a 6-year-old. So anytime I see kindness like that, I want to share about it. I want to shout it out because it's just something we don't see enough. And I'm really grateful to that shop owner for doing that for my niece. While we were in there, I obviously decided to have a little browse and came away with a couple things. One thing for myself, one thing for my niece, and one thing for a friend. I feel like that was a good balance. The thing I got for myself is this little ring. It's got lots of blue tones in it. I think it looks like a picture of the ocean. All of those different lines, and I'm really in love with it. I think it's such a cool statement piece. She had a bunch of rings. I don't know if I caught any footage of it, but I asked if any of the stones were real and she said all of them. So I'm definitely gonna be going back and grabbing another ring because there was another one that I had my eye on, but I had to choose. The thing I got for my niece, I'm gonna keep to myself. I've just made the decision to not share anything I buy her. There's a reason for that. I won't share it today. Maybe I'll share some other time, but just know it's really cute and it's gonna be a little stocking stuffer for her for Christmas. But the thing I can show you is the thing I got for my friend. I saw this little ornament and I knew the friend I had in mind would absolutely love this. I don't know why I'm saying it vaguely. She doesn't watch my videos. It's hard to see because it's glass. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's just so pretty. There's a little floral design on the glass. It's purple tinted, just so delicate. I just thought this was the prettiest little thing. So simple, so elegant, a very timeless piece. It just made me think of my friend, so I decided to get it. And because I spent $25, I also won a free tumbler. She had a lot of colors to choose from. I decided on coral because I'm a coral lover. Can't help it. I keep having to cover my face for the camera to focus, but she has a little logo of her business on the front. Her shop is called Feral Child. It's an eclectic boutique and hair salon. Let me give you a little screenshot of her business card in case you're local and want to check out her business. You can pause the video or screenshot that. This is her logo. It's just a tiny little hole in the wall shop, but I really loved it. Definitely could have spent a good 45 minutes in there. We didn't have that long because we had Aria. We had to keep moving and keep exploring, but the time I did spend in there was time well spent. We then hurried outside because we realized that the Christmas tree lighting was about to start, and then the countdown to light the tree began. Seeing that gorgeous, real, I'd like to emphasize, real tree, I genuinely did not know Christmas trees could grow that big. I shouldn't be surprised, I guess, but I genuinely thought that was a fake tree. But they made an announcement saying, oh, we have people who cut down the tree every year. But watching the whole square light up with all of the Christmas lights was just so magical. And then to see Aria's little face absorbing it all, that's a core memory for me. As we were walking back to the car, she was just going on and on about how much fun she had and how she's pretty sure Santa's gonna put her on the nice list. I know I always say, I was born for a warmer climate. I want to move somewhere tropical. And then days like this happen where I realize how amazing my community is, how wonderful my town is, and it then makes all of my grand plans to move someday seem a little silly. I totally forgot I wanted to include this at the end of every vlog, not just for Vlogmas, but in general. I saw another creator do this with her fiance, where they had their audience ask them questions, and they weren't serious life questions, they were random, silly questions that were actually really interesting and kind of made you stop and think. The last question I borrowed from them was, if someone had to cast a spell to summon you from wherever you were to where they were, what 3 items would they need to summon you to make sure you were the person they summoned? It's a totally silly scenario, but it makes you stop, makes you think, makes you reflect internally, and I just love that. So I actually had someone ask a question in a comment of that video, and I'm gonna grab it right now. I know I missed questions for Vlogmas Day 1 and Vlogmas Day 2, but from here on out, I'm gonna try to answer a question every single episode. So make sure to leave your questions in the comments. The question is, what is your favorite meet cute? I thought that question was really interesting. I followed up by asking, did she mean in a book or a movie? And she said, yes, either or both. Let me give that a good think. If this is the first video you have found of mine, and you don't already know this, I love a good book. I'm a hopeless romantic who is hopelessly single, so I basically live vicariously through fictional characters. There are so many good meet cutes. I think my favorite kind of meet cute is where the characters are intertwined with each other, but they don't know it yet. So for example, maybe one character is the friend of a sibling, of the main character, or the meet cute where the main character has regular interactions with another character, but because of the day-to-day bustle, they just don't absorb that person's existence. I just love that kind of stuff. I love the intertwined meet cute where they should have met at any other point in history, but for some reason they didn't until right then. I just think that's so cute and kind of realistic. That sort of meet cute doesn't feel fake. It doesn't feel forced. If there are any other questions you'd like to ask, let me know in the comments. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was such a fun memory to capture, and I hope that came through the screen. If you're new and haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a future video from me. My goal is to upload Vlogmas every single day, but in reality, it may be every other day. Who knows? But I'm gonna try to upload as often as I can. I'm not gonna make any promises because real life happens and I'm not gonna feel guilty about that, but I am gonna promise that I'm gonna do my best to upload as much as possible during the month of December. And with that, I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.